Well, here we are up in the mountains. Definitely a lot different contrast than what we saw down in the desert. We are now at about 8,800 feet, so just under 9,000 feet. This is Mill Hollow Reservoir. This is going to be my setting for today. As you can see, I've got my chair and tackle box and my fishing pole. I'm going to try to catch some fish. There are fish here. Gorgeous country, and very contrast when you compare it to what we saw down in southern Utah. Well, as you can see, I got my line in the water. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the fish to bite, which sometimes up here doesn't take long. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, there's not a lot of action going on right now, but look at the reflection of the sky. See, there's the land, there's the water. It's a hell of a reflection. There's the dam and my car over there. The sun is up, as you can see. Very calm. There's hardly any breeze at all whatsoever. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous morning. Got aspens and pine. Over there you can see you've got pine that have been infested by the bark beetles. And blue sky. There's some cloud cover, possibly, so it might rain up here, I don't know. Ooh, I just saw a fish on the surface right there. In fact, I can see him down there in the water. You can't see him, but I can see a little fish just kind of swimming around down there. I'm not going to try to zoom in or anything like that, but he's definitely down there. I can see him swimming. Kind of neat. Kind of neat. If I'll come over here a little closer, maybe. If I can zoom in a little bit. It's out in there somewhere, but he's not gonna be easy to see. But he is down there. You gotta trust me. Oh, there he goes. Took off. Not a very big fish, probably only about 6 inches or so. But he's in there. Okay, I'm getting a bite. I don't know if anybody can see this. Let's see. Oh, right there. So I'm gonna reel it in. Cool. Well, that one got away. So, I'm back at it again. There's a bee. I can hear him buzzing around. Well, here's an update. I'm getting a lot of bites, and they're not biting very hard, but I am getting a lot of bites. So I caught one little fish, but couldn't get my camera because it was in my the pocket of my fishing vest. I couldn't reach it as easily because I was standing up. So you missed that one because he fell back into the water. But it was just a little rainbow. And there's a lot of people here today. You got guys over there, there's people over there, and then people over there towards the dam. I've moved up from where I first started, but the fish are actually not out in the very deep water. They seem to be in a little shallower and up near the surface, so kind of wish I would have brought some worms or something rather than just sitting with power bait on the bottom. But you never know what the fish are going to be going after. So when I'm done here, I'm going to go and fish the stream below this reservoir, the outlet. And usually I catch a lot of brook trout out of there. So unless something dramatic happens between now and then, I'll see you once I get down to the river. Alright, well, so below the reservoir, it's up there. Down here is the river. And of course my car. There's my Hyrule crest. And there's some clouds looking up towards the high Uintas, which are kind of up in that direction. And I've got my fishing pole ready. a little spinner on the end, and then I head down into the bottom here. You can't really see the river from here, but it's down there. Trust me. There's a few mosquitoes here too, and try to catch a few little brookies while I'm down there, and maybe show you some of the different wildflowers. So I'll see you when I get down there. And sure enough, on my first cast, I catch a brook trout. Pretty little thing. There's my car up there. Here's the river. That's where I caught him. Was whoops right out of there. So yeah, I gotta work on letting him go. But that's a brook trout. So, all right. Don't know if you can hear me over the water, but here's the river, kind of up close. Real nice. And my car all the way up there, not too far away. But I'm just fishing my way downstream, and I've already caught two and seen a bunch of other little teeny ones, including one out of this hole right here. And you've got a whole field full of these yellow flowers. I'm not sure what they are, if they're monkey flower or if they're some kind of... I'm not sure what they are, but there's a lot of them. You can see them go all the way back over in there and back up there. Lots of them. Lots and lots and lots of them. And here we have some mountain bluebell. As you can see, they look like little bells hanging. And you've got a whole bunch of them all sitting right here. And then it transitions over to all those yellow flowers. And then you've got these lovely mountain bluebell. Oh, well, there, my hand's in the way. Oh, but that's a... he's wiggling. There's another little brook trout. He decided to take a dive into the grass, though, so I'm gonna let him go to swim another day. Okay, so there's the road up there, and the river gets narrow and goes through those trees and brush. But as you can see up over here, maybe you've got a thunderstorm building up. So I think that's going to be my sign to go ahead and get out of here. A thunderstorm up in the mountains, especially above 8,000 feet in the summer, it's not unheard of. It's that warm, moist air travels over the mountains, which most of them are above 10,000 feet. That cold air condenses, forms clouds, and rains. So I'm going to try to beat this rainstorm because I am on a dirt road. It's not too far. It's probably only maybe 2 miles down to the paved road, but still, I don't want to be stuck on a dirt road if it decides it's gonna start downpour. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So thank you for coming along on this journey with me. This is the Uinta Mountains in Utah. This has been Fishing Adventures with Emmitt. And here's a view from up on the road of the river that I just fished. My car is way up there. You can barely see it. So I've got to walk back up along this dirt road. Right, one last look before I get in the car. There's that thunderstorm I was talking about. It's pretty expansive. And I don't know if I can zoom in up to the high country. You can see there's some snow-capped peaks way off in the distance. So I'm headed down this road towards home. I should be able to beat this storm though. So see you next time, everybody.